Testing microphone 1 2. Testing microphone 1 2. Hey everybody, how's it going? Biff back with you again. Wednesday morning, November 19, 2025. It is 9:48 a.m. here in the Mountain Standard Time Zone. And I'm back with you for a Wednesday stream. Be streaming from now until about 1 p.m. this afternoon when I have to sign off to go pick up my daughter from school. And so we'll be playing some FM26. That's Football Manager 26. And then also um, going to look at a couple other things. I actually, there's a demo I wanted to look at. And this is a variety stream. I know I've been streaming a lot of, Football Manager over the last few months, but I do also want to play some other stuff. And so that's what I'm going to do. Because although I do love the game Football Manager, there's other stuff I do want to play also at some point. Now, there was something in, let's see, City Tales. I think that was it. Yeah, I want to try that one. Install that demo. Do 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 do. That one I've installed. Tank Squad. That demo, it says, is still available. All right. So I'm going to hop on over to my waitlist on Is There Any Deal course, there are deals, but again, I don't think I'm going to be buying anything right now, just because I do want to wait for this upcoming sale that'll start at some point here in the near future on Steam. Let's see. Mm-hmm. I'm going to find out when the Steam sale. Thursday, December 18th. It runs until Monday, January 5th. So that will be coming up. Don't think I don't think there was any Epic Games free games that I wanted this week. Steep, Scourge Bringer, Solid Side. None of those look really very nice. So we're going to exit out of there. Let's see. Okay. Bit of a cough there. Let's see. Frames are good. kbps is good. 8 minutes on. Ads are starting up in 22 minutes because even though I run the ads, a 3-minute ad every hour, you can't delay running ads for an hour when you start the stream. Your ads have to run no later than 30 minutes after you start the stream. So, actually, on Steam right now are the Steam Awards. I think those are coming up soon. So let's look at the Planet Crafter Toxicity $10 add-on. I haven't even completed the original game yet. I have not completed the original game yet. So I don't have this one. I don't have this one. Oh, I don't have this one. That was out in October, a year ago. Okay. Yeah, fun game. Very no, let's see. The original Planet Crafter is overwhelmingly positive out of 56,000 reviews, 96%. So, overwhelmingly positive. This one is Leaf Blower Go. Actually, I'm looking to buy a leaf blower IRL because I've got a lot of leaves and I don't necessarily want to spend a lot of time raking and sweeping leaves up off my property. If you're listening to what that noise is, that noise again is a Biscoff. It is a speculous, very tasty speculous biscuit that I enjoy consuming. Yeah, I need a leaf blower in real life. If I could get a $14.99 leaf blower that probably works as well as this one, that would be awesome. The one I'm looking at costs about $160. So, but it would save my back. It would save my time. You can also use it to blow snow off your car. And where I live, there is snow. So, maybe I should buy this game and see how well it works. See if it's worth getting a leaf blower. Next, we have Shell Diver. Chill with You, Lo-Fi Story. No, don't really do those. SpongeBob SquarePants, Titans of the Tide. Yeah, I don't do SpongeBob. Crown-Bound Fantasy Kingdom Sim. Interesting. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch it. I tend to watch stuff on my watch list rather than the follow list because the follow list I just forget to check it. So totally legit shady car lot. Abra Cooking Dabra. British dishes to keep loves, borogoves, and momeraths fed. Weird. I don't know a lot of British dishes, so I really don't know what to make. But I'm sure somebody will convert this to every uh, every recipe, Italian, German, French, American, every recipe on the planet will be in that game. Dreamlight Valley. Piano. Where Winds Meet. This is a new MMO. Play Where Winds Meet. Where Winds Meet is an epic wuxia open world action adventure RPG set in ancient China in the 10th century. Players will assume the role of a young sword master as they embark on a journey to uncover the mysteries of their own identity. Let the wind carry your legend on an epic journey to the east. So it was just released this week. 83% are positive on it. Interesting. I don't know that I'm in the market though for an MMO. Just too time consuming. If okay, as a free-to-play game, it needs revenue sources, but the real question is if I spend little or no money, can I still obtain good items? The answer is definitely yes. That will change. If they are not getting enough revenue stream from what they're doing right now, they will definitely change this so that it's going to be a pay to win type of game. Yeah, not my kind of game. Not my kind of game. Oh, where wins meet, and we already looked at the other ones, and I already looked at the queue, right? Yeah, I already looked at the queue. Okay. Hokey dokey. Good morning to everybody who might be coming in or might be watching later. So I'm going to be playing some. I think I'm going to play a little bit of City Tales at the end of the stream. American Truck Simulator, we can download that one. And then we can download No Man's Sky update. Yeah, I'm not in the market for an MMO. I think one of the issues with games now, as opposed to 20 years ago, is some games, I think they tend to be the AAA games. They're just too long. There's just too much content, too time consuming. And if you like games, if you like a game, you're going to play it. If you like games in general, I like trying different games. And so I don't even know how many games I have in my library, my Steam library. I've got a lot of games in my Steam library. Most of them I've played. Some of them I have not. Those tend to be though the ones um, that I've gotten free um, through. I did have Humble Bundle a while back, and I that's where you bought a bundle of like 10 games just to get two that you wanted type of thing. And so I do have a bunch of Humble. I did Humble Bundle for like 2 or 3 months, and then I just got to the point where the games that they were just offering me were just I wasn't interested in any of them for like 2 months in a row, and then I just like I'm not going to do this anymore. But I probably have about 40, maybe 30 games that I've never played because they're just games I got on Humble Bundle and I just was not interested in. Um, so now there is a beta out for FM26, the 26.0.6 beta. I'm going to be playing the 26.0.5 full release. So I'm going to play that. And get that up and running. Since there is currently nobody watching the stream, I'm going to run a 3-minute ad now. So we are now, I've done this kind of backwards because what I've done is I put some offers out there for some players. I've offered him a contract. Seb Drummond. I've offered these guys contracts. This one was offered to this goalkeeper by my GM. These two I offered out. But I think what I've done is I should have waited until where do you find where do you find okay, here we go. This is where we find it. Go up here. Enterprise National. I want to find out when their transfer window closes. I'd rather not have to Google it. See, transfer window. See, I want to find the deadline day for like the Enterprise National League. Here we go. Going to tell me anything? League stage, playoff. Dates. It's maximum fixture details, match rules, substitution rules. Okay, here's more. Sunday, May 11th to Thursday, March 26th. Okay. So let's go to the next higher league. League 2. Where were we just looking at? Rules. September 1st. Okay. So I'd have to wait about another month to start finding no cost. So see, that's what happened. I was watching Lelujo and he waited. He actually got to think a couple of loans in, but he waited for zero cost loans for the window to close. So I think that's what we're going to do. So that's when I can start looking for zero cost loans. We have a game coming up tomorrow. And then our first game of the season is here. I'm wondering if I want to stick with my my gegenpress tactic, though. If it might be a little bit too much on my players. Agile Fitness 9, 14, Stamina 13, Stamina 7, Stamina 10, Natural Fitness 10, 17, 11. Wow. Sunny. Sunny. These guys are pretty good as far as stamina and fitness goes. No information there. Now I do have wing play as my second. See, why would I play Worthington out on this wing? Sundire. Pick rolls in possession. Pick rolls. Out of possession. Route 1. Pick rolls. In possession. Pick rolls. Out of possession. Okay, Jay's injured. He is our best midfielder. So Young is playing central midfield, I guess. He's playing channel midfielder. Now see, this isn't right. I think somehow Hayfield. Now let's do pick rolls. In possession. Out of possession. Okay, these guys are they're starting to get it, right? I think Cisse, yeah, we signed this guy. Current ability, 2 stars. Potential ability, up to 4.5. He's only 21 years old. I think did we sign him to a contract? Let's see, recruitment, squad planner. Folston. Is Folston injured? Is that why he's not in the team? Where's Folston? He's here. Why isn't he playing if he's better than Cisse? So when I select the best 11, it puts Cisse in there. Why? Oh, because he's playing wing back. And I guess the role is wing back. Right there. Folston, can he play wing back? He can. He's a 3. So I don't know why the game is putting Cisse in there as a wing back. I don't know. Now see, I wish here that when you're selecting players and you go in here, all players, it would just show you the players that haven't been selected yet, not all of them. Because I'm not that familiar with the team yet to know. Let's go to squad 25. 24. Okay, so over here we have 11, and 11 is 22. 23, 24, okay. So I guess they've all been selected, okay. Let's go to, we have a game coming up tomorrow, so let's go to that game. Fitness tests. Let's see. Cody Cook, twisted knee. He's not real sharp. Matt J did fail his fitness test. So let's see, though, if we can get somebody in for Cody. He can sit on the bench. Sonny, you can come on. Sonny Fish. Deep lying forward. What that is? Deep lying forward. How about a poacher? And this is saying that he's too far away from his out of possession position. Out of possession position. Out of possession position. Okay, it likes that better with Hayfield back here in midfield. But I think in central midfield, I want him to be what? Pressing central midfielder? What is Morgan? What can Morgan do in that position? Same. I guess in this is all you do. So what is Hayfield's? Got 13 stamina and 14 natural fitness, so he'd be a good pressing. 13 stamina, natural fitness. He might be the better pressing central midfielder. We'll just leave it at that for now. These guys are all goal threat. Goal threat. Gets further forward. Okay. Team instructions. Yes, discourage shots from distance. And then opposition instructions. Who do we have this week? H and Havant and something. They play a 4-3-3. Oh, Ben, you are handling's pretty good. Throwing technique. Off the ball, you're only a 4-6. Preferred foot left, so you're going to show you onto your right. We're going to trigger a press when you touch the ball. And we're going to, we don't need to mark you. Yeah, but we want to press you. Harvey, you are right-footed only, and you're 6'3". Let me show you onto your left foot. We're going to press you. Probably going to mark you. Ryan, you're right-footed. We're going to show you onto your left foot. And let's tackle you easy. Leon, you are probably going to be the goal guy. So we're going to tackle you, and we're going to press you. But what we want to do, we want to out of possession. We want a pressing trap inside, right? We want a trap inside. Okay. I made an offer for 16-year-old Taylor Bunny. He could be a player to keep an eye on in the future. Now, see, if my daughter was watching me play this, she'd be like, get the bunny, get the bunny. Why would I not get Bunny? I know, Neil. Torquay and Control's hawks are brushed aside. We won 3-2. That's called brushing them aside. Rose set to move on loan to Torquay. Declan Rose has agreed a deal to join the club. Head physio has given Declan Rose a clean bill of health after the player cleared his medical without any immediate concerns. Can now be completed. We're paying 100% of his salary. We're paying like $400 a week, I think. We will accept him because we need another center back, and he's young and he's good. He's going to be a fringe player, but he is a no-nonsense center back. And we did do some scouting on him, I think. He's 6'1". He's got jumping reach of 8. And so he's going to be great in the box, right? And he's got heading of 8. He's only 23 years old, though. He can grow. Probably not a great signing, but you know what? We need a center back. We only have 2. I mean, if you look at our recruitment and look at our squad planner, Jay is our left back. Ed is one of our midfielders. So we basically only had 2. And the season starts next week. So what are you going to do? Rose loan completed. 8 months. How much are we paying him? Where's his contract? Contract. 410 per week. What am I going to do? I've got some guys that are out potentially to either go out on loan or be transferred. But nobody's come in with an offer yet. And I need a center back. Oh, really? Oh, well. He'll hopefully get us through the season. Porter's excited to see him sign on loan. Hey, Matt, would you, as our unhealthiest person on the club, go and welcome our new guy? All right. Key findings. We won the game. Scored from positions close to the penalty spot. Conceded none of the 6-shot attempts from outside the penalty spot. Why do we keep shooting from outside the penalty spot? I don't get it. Teams built strong defense. She was defending club. I'm not interested in putting labels on him. He's a good defender, and we're happy he's here. What do you see as Rowe's best position? Presumably that's what would fit into your side then. Does this feel leave you with too many options at center back? Too many options? What are you talking about? Can this move help Declan Rice to finally realize the potential people have always talked about when it comes to his career? Does Declan Rose have the capacity to perform in different roles? Do you think this type of signing that will help Torquay realize his long-term club vision? Is Rose a signing that moves the club closer to realizing their long-term objectives? What do you think is the driving force between wanting to come to Torquay and work with you? Thank you, everyone. Get out. Get out. I remember that from an episode of The Big Bang Theory, where Sheldon meets this student, female student, who's helping him as he develops this new theory or something he's going to write a paper about or whatever. And she's doing all these things for him, and she's taking care of him, and while he's doing all this brain work, and after a few weeks, his paper is getting ready to be published or whatever, and she comes to him and said, basically intimates that she wants to get credited. She wants to get some of the credit for his paper for helping him. And he's like, so you want me to list you in the credits for helping me with my research? She's like, yes. Oh, you want your name listed down here where she's like, yes. And they're in his apartment, and he just points to the door and he goes, get out. Oh man, that was one of the funniest lines of that whole show. Let's see. Let's continue. Sunday. What? Unsure? What are you talking about? Enfield Town. Oh, the player we want to pay particular attention to. Okay, so Enfield Town, where are they supposed to be in Enterprise South? We're looking for what? They are supposed to be coming in the bottom half of the table. All right. And then who's this guy we're supposed to keep an eye on? Lamar Reynolds, attacking midfielder. Let's go back to our match day tactics. Position instructions. Lamar Reynolds. Well, they're doing a two-striker system. He's going to be playing striker. He's not going to be playing in midfield. He is 5'10", got good pace, natural fitness. He is right-footed, so we're going to show him onto his left. We're going to always tightly mark him, always trigger a press on him. We'll do all 9 things. Weaker foot. Weaker foot is his left foot because he's right-footed only. Preferred foot, right foot. So his left foot is his weaker foot. Show him onto his left foot. Yeah, okay, got that. So if I confirm this, that's good. But then if I change it back, it highlights again. So I'll just do this. So that way everybody's happy. Show him onto his weaker foot. Which is his weaker foot, coach? His left foot. Well, why didn't you just say so? Why didn't you just say his left foot? Well, because the assistant manager wants me to say his weaker foot. Do we want to tackle him? I don't think we want to tackle him. You know why? Because when you start tackling somebody, you tackle them in the box and you get a penalty called on you. I don't think I want to tackle. So what's our training like this week? Do we have? We do have team bonding. Okay, we're going to do this. This will be basically our final week of preseason. We're still, what, mid-season light? Oh, okay. So does this mean, okay, so this week we're going to be training mid-season normal to late preseason right here this week. This week is going to be balanced modified this week, then physical modified. It looks like that's it, right? Because then we've got technical training coming in here, set piece routines. I'm going to put some more stuff in here. Is it going to let me do match preparation? You cannot do match review anymore. I don't know why. I don't know why. So I think that's what that means. Those things on the side there. Woking and Torquay rivalry fades. Woking and Torquay are no longer considered rivals. All right. Total of 15 people responded to your advertisement for a new Torquay physio. He wants the job. He wants the job. They want the job. Regular news roundup. It says something that we're we're not part of our weekly staff meeting. I've compiled a brief summary of my coaching advice to send through to you. Suitable captains. Nope, I'm still not going to change the captain. You keep coming to me next week, the week after, the month after. I'm not changing the captains. We are playing Enfield Town at home. So that should give us a nice advantage. And that is going to be on Saturday. Okay. Response required. You need to confirm your captain and vice captain for the forthcoming season. Why would I warn him about losing his captaincy? Confirm captains. So quit bugging me about it, will you? Maybe that's the key to them not bugging me anymore about it. Drummond close to signing for Torquay. Another center back. A center back who can play elsewhere also, right? You can also play... Actually, you know what? So I'm not going to make this signing. I'm not going to sign him. Because we just got a center back. What's his name again? Declan Rose, who can also play on the right. And Seb Drummond. We don't have, do we have any information on him? We don't. He's determined. He's very aggressive. Heading 12 to 20. Jumping reach not superb. 230 a week for another center back who can only play center back. He's only 18 years old. Oh, we'd be offering him a contract. Okay, well, we're going to delay it because he's being scouted by Neil Warnock, who's on the golf course right now. And this report will be available as a couple of weeks. I think I already delayed this once. I think I already delayed it once. Matt Worthington injured. Let's see. Matt is injured and he'll be out for 1 to 3 days. Game. I wonder if like real clubs have like, if players like one or two, seems like 1 or 2 players a week get like a little niggling injury, like a 1 to 3 day injury. If that happens like every week, I don't know. Taylor Bunny. 29 recommended players from our current recruitment focus are awaiting your feedback. Fitness coach. Recruitment advice. Injury update. 3 to 5 weeks for Matt J. Injury risk. Bunny close to joining. $70 per week. Only sign him as a last resort. Well, then you're telling me only sign him as a last resort. That would be for the first team, right? That would be for the first team. But we're talking about signing him for the under 18s. Learn this part of it. Question from the non-league. I'm just going to decline that. I don't need to answer that. Busy. I'm busy turning down 16-year-olds. Development advice. I'm pleased to report that there is currently a good atmosphere in the locker room, although it might be worth stirring up trouble by asking Matt Worthington if he can think of any issues which could affect things in the near future. Or we could just let sleeping dogs lie. Who wants the job? Samson. Match prep. Okay, with the analysis team, feel free to change the focuses as you wish ahead of training. I said high press, right? Maybe do this one. Transition. Restrict with a high press. Split into positional roles. I still kind of like chance conversion. Let's do that one. Hopefully that won't be too much work for the guys. What did we want to look at down here? Recruitment advice. We have one player out on loan. Scouting update. Matt Whittingham. Did we scouted him? But I think he wanted a lot of money. He wanted a lot of money. That's the only problem with these guys. They want a lot of money. I could use another, I think we could use another defensive midfielder too. He can play defensive midfielder. 2 stars. He can play a fullback. Now, see, this is interesting because over here it says current ability, potential ability. I think in the other screen we were looking at, it said 2.5, 2.5. So I'm not sure. So he can play defensive midfield also. So he's going to be on the bench. Got a lot of options at forward. So, I mean, we're looking okay. Maybe another defensive left. We already got Cisse though. Yeah, let's just see what we can do after the window closes in 3 weeks. Because I don't want to I'm not going to pay any more money. I'm not sure right now where we're at as far as that goes. Club finances. Yeah, it says we're over budget on our finances right now anyways. Some guys are being offered out. I guess we have to see them over here. Folson is wanted by Saints. Hayfield is listed. He's my backup central midfielder. Morgan for loan. Dolan's out on offer for loan. Edwards got a youth contract. When I first came into the team, Edwards was the only player that was on the under 18s. Hey, Maddie, what's going on? Hey, Blessed. Thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, I was saying when I started the save, the under 18s team only had one player on it, Edwards. And so I just moved him up to the senior team because it's like, I don't understand that whole thing where you're actually going to have yeah, Torquay. I was saying though, I'm gonna play maybe a couple hours of Torquay. I think around noonish. I'm going to jump over to a game. What's it called again? It's on Steam. It's like a city builder because I want to. It's a demo. I want to try some of that out. Because when I first started streaming, I started streaming as a variety streamer. I think that's still in my description in one of my, what are they called? There's little informational things that show up on your channel. And I like a lot of different kinds of games. And so I want to try out this one demo at about noonish and see what it's like. It looks interesting. So yeah, I actually have, well, my general manager signed this guy to a 70-week contract, but I just don't get it when so I think I'm gonna send what's his name? I'll send Winters back down or Seymour back down. Who was it? Edwards. He's only what, 17? So I'll send him back down to the under 18s. And then I guess the game just picks a bunch of new gens to play in your matches and stuff because the under 18s has a calendar, I believe. They do have Second C. Lewis Gunthorpe, not Anno 1817. I have Anno 1800. I don't know if I played any of that on stream. The Anno 117. No, I'm not really into the Roman period. Too much, you've got gods of this, gods of that, and they want you to pick your god and all that. I'm just not into that. So I try to steer clear of those kind of games. Yeah. So yeah, I just don't know how the game, it just starts, it just picks. It just, you have two players on your under 18s team and it just picks players. Um, so where would I pick the under 18s? Maybe they don't have. I thought I saw them playing in a, I don't know where to find it though. Youth setup. Uh, let's go through to Saturday when the next game is. This is weird. Team selection advice: Enfield Town, Declan Rose, sure. Fuad Cisse, no. See, I don't know why it's picking this guy when this guy is better. I already went through that. They want Dreyer playing defensive midfielder. They want Declan Rose in it. No, I'm not going to pick that. Let's look at the tactics. They want Dreyer over here, Dyer here. Rose is only a 2-star. So I don't know why they want him there. And then if you come on over here to Cisse, compare him with Folston. I guess I could do that, right? Comparison. Where's Folston? So let's see. How do you tell the colors? Okay, green and blue. Actually says he's better, except at crossing, which I want him for crossing. But that's interesting because he's 3-star and he's 2-star. He's better passing, same pace, better first touch, better dribbling, better technique, better vision, little less acceleration, less in crossing. But that's interesting that he has a better star rating. Interesting. Yeah, the demo is, let me find it here. Just installed it actually. It's called City Tales. I'm going to add that to my demos installed to be played. City Tales. So it's 2 words, and then Tales is spelled Tales. It is in early access. It's currently 35% off. Right now, 178 reviews. It's got an 89% are positive. And it looks kind of like Foundation, where instead of like plotting out houses, like where this house is going to be, where this house is going to be, you draw districts and then the people build in the district. Yeah, I'll be playing it around noon, I think, my time. So that's going to be in about an hour. I'll be playing it. Ads are going to start in about 14 minutes, according to my little deal here. If you look under here, under my to there. Over here. So Stretch is set to remove Torquay, 18-year-old goalkeeper. Did you, Neil? He's being scouted by Neil Warnock, and the report will be available shortly. So this is the problem I get with GMs giving me player advice on who to loan, who to transfer and stuff, is that they're not scouted. They come to me, they're not scouted. It always says up here, scouting in progress. And then it says that the GM is scouting them and the scouting report will be available shortly. And it never becomes available. And what I wind up doing is I wind up delaying the transfer for like 3 weeks. And then the player just says, forget it, I'm not interested. And it's like, because I never get a scouting report. Now, if I go here and I say here, scout player, scouting is in progress. I can't even do it. But I never get a scouting report on them. I'll delay the transfer. I've got another one out there for another goalkeeper. And why do they keep looking for goalkeepers for me? I don't need a goalkeeper. Excuse me. I don't need a goalkeeper. This is what I need. I don't need any more goalkeepers. So why is he... Why is my GM continuing to look for goalkeepers? I don't get it. Same thing in 24. Same thing in 24. Tactical advice. Team instructions to add. We should play with a balanced mentality. No, I want to play positive. Team instructions to add. Opposition aren't a crossing threat. They concede a lot of long shots. Yeah, but in order for them to concede a long shot, the long shot has to be on target. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. So we should play for set pieces. So what happens if I click on this? Aren't a crossing threat. Cross the ball because they really don't score from those situations. Concede a lot of long shots. Statistically poor. So the last game we took 6 long shots. We didn't score on any of them. Set piece situations, because our analysis shows they concede from them high rate. Concede most chances there. Well, let's just see what happens if I select all this. If it's not being effective, I guess I can change it at halftime. Let's see. Maybe my assistant knows what he's talking about. Maybe he's not after my job, like he probably is. Like the one problem you said about FM24, you'd have a match on Saturday, and on Friday you'd get a suggestion of how to train for the upcoming match, right? But the week's already gone and the info's late. Yeah, so I'll show you in my training where I actually added something. Always press jack baits. We're doing that. Do that. Do that. Okay. Okay, so what I did is let's go back to training. So what I did is I added here chance conversion, just because every team needs better chance conversion. But what they were saying is that for this match, they suggested that I attack. I focus on attacking situations in the final third, and I do a high press. So what I've done with that is I've told the team on opposition instructions to always trigger a press on the goalkeeper. I usually do that anyways. I show him onto his weaker foot. And then we just go from there. Jack Bates always trigger a press. Sam Young's always trigger a press. So I've made an offer for 16-year-old Harry Pugh. He could be a player to keep an eye on in the future. Have we scouted him? Okay, looks like we have. He's what, 16 years old? Wage? Okay. Can I praise these guys yet for their training? Yes. Oh, I talked to you. He's done really in training recently. Keep it going. You've been working hard. I know that. That's why I came to talk to you. Interaction, praise. What can I do for you? You've done well. Harry. Yeah. That is from, so when I say that, Harry, that's from It's a Wonderful Life. The movie It's a Wonderful Life. Great Christmas movie. If you've never seen it, you owe yourself to set aside a couple of hours to watch it. Yeah, it's a great classic movie. One of my Christmas favorites. With Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed, Lionel Barrymore is in it. So we already praised him. Column. Cody. You're welcome. Anybody below 6? No. They don't. I mean, you can get the colorized version, but it's in black and white. And but it's still, the story is just timeless. It really is. And especially around Christmas time, when it seems like, more people think about taking their lives. It's just a timeless story about how your life is so important and how it impacts so many people in so many ways that you don't even realize or think about it. And it's just it's a great life affirming movie. So let's see. Saturday, that's today. We got a game. Oh dear, we got a game in 2 hours, looks like. All All right. Let's see. Reach first round, reach second round. So increasing transfer speculation. Look at this again. I got two goalkeepers. I've got a 2.5 star goalkeeper, and I've got a 1.5 star backup. I mean, what are we, Chelsea? Collecting goalkeepers? There's one time like a year or so ago where Chelsea had 8 goalkeepers on their senior squad. What do we look like, Chelsea? In the ball playing goalkeeper role. He'd be a regular starter. He would be he'd be challenging for a first choice goalkeeper. And I'd have to get rid of the backup. He wants this much money. Fitness tests. He is okay, but his sharpness is down a little bit. So let's see where our tactics are. He's in the side. We're still going with the Gegenpress, the 4-2-3-1. What time's the game? 1500. Continue. Incoming messages. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. That's a great movie. Love that movie. But I think I have it, I think, on DVD. But it is in black and white. You can get a colorized version of it. I know a lot of younger people don't like black and white movies, but it's the story. I mean, if you're so focused on the movie that and it's not in color that you miss the story, then I feel sorry because it is just a wonderful, wonderful story. Yeah, that's just a classic movie. Review team selection. Okay. We have Hammond as our ball playing goalkeeper. He's in goal. Folston, we got our two new loanees on the bench. I want to pick. Am I going to pick though? To leave out Thomas. You are what? Jordan. Rose can play in your position. Cook is on the bench. Fish. The reason I didn't pick Thomas is because Rose can play in that position also. He's only 2 star, but I want Rose on the bench also to possibly play in. Palmer is not up there either. Dolan would come in for who? So we're going to take Dolan off also. Put Palmer on up here because Palmer can play. Uh, he can play any of these 4 positions. Who would be coming on for Folston? Cisse. Okay. Carson is. He's actually a better wingback than Cisse. Maybe I should compare him with Cisse. Let's see. Cisse's better. Oh, Carson's a much better crosser. Cisse's not a good crosser. Um, hmm. He's a much better crosser. Maybe he can actually play wingback and fullback. So should I bring him on now for Cisse? Cisse pretty much is he's a backup. So across the back we have Fulston, Dreyer, Dyer, and what's his name again? Denzel. We have Sundyer, Worthington, Morgan, Hayfield, Young. Hayfield is actually the backup for Jay, but Jay's injured for the next month or so. Okay. Ads are in progress. And then what time is it? 11:18. So about 45 minutes I'll be going to the other game. Let's see if we can get a couple of games in under our belt of the first season. So yeah, Hayfield is the normally the backup for Jay, but Jay's injured. We have Young on the right. We have Sunny Fish up top. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, doing okay. Doing okay, Full Metal. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. And Stegosaurus Vigo, welcome in also. Welcome in, guys. Ads for about another. So I think I'll wait to go to the match until the ads are over. But yeah, these guys are these back four at least are learning the system. These guys are kind of struggling, I think, with maybe the speed of the system and maybe the stamina. But like Fulston is, he's got 11 stamina and 12 natural fitness. Worthington, 13 stamina, 15 natural fitness. So I don't think they should really be struggling too much with the Gegenpress. The same with Sundyer. He's pretty good on that. Young, not so much. Hayfield, 13 stamina, 14 natural fitness. Yeah. I haven't played since last week, Friday, I think was the last day I played. Hey, Vigo, how's it going? Lurking while at work. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm actually going to be playing the demo for a city builder here in about 45 minutes um, that I want to try out. Yeah, the pixelated people, the ones and zeros. So it looks like we're back. So let's go to the match. He's lacking in match sharpness, may struggle to see out the match. Oh dear. Let's see if we can bring somebody else in for him then. Dennis. I thought Dennis was going to be in here. Yeah, Dennis. I want Dennis starting. But where do I want Dennis? On the front? He is right-footed. Young is left only. Okay. Let's go. He's lacking in match sharpness. I know. Need to be assigned. Ask assistant to assign. Confirm squad numbers. Yes. All right. Sport always trigger a press when the ball is played to Henry Hawkins. Okay, that's new information because they didn't give that to me yesterday when I was getting the team instruction set up. Always press everybody. We're a pressing team. We're favorites for a reason because we're projected to be third this year in the table. So let's win a game. Here's our guys. I actually selected all of the suggestions, all of the suggestions that my assistant gave me. I just picked them all just to see how it's going to go. Yeah, we already did it. We already do it. Let's score early and often. 3 shots, 1 on target, 0.07. They said shoot from distance. They said shoot from long range because Enfield tend to give up more long range goals. Okay, that's not that long range, but we'll take it. I'm seeing, I mean, I've probably only played a dozen matches so far in 26 between my few saves, but it seems like deflection. I think that was a deflection. It seems like there's more deflected goals coming in than there was in 24. No shouts. No, this is the first game of the regular season. Okay, let's see what Young can do with this free kick. Nice, off the bar. This is going to be their highlight then, maybe? That's going to be our highlight. Dyer to Dryer. Intercepted. Not a great pass. Yeah, Hayfield, get it into Fish. Oh, what a move. Did you see that move? Did you see that move down here? Left foot, right foot. Okay, 8 shots, 5 on target. How many are long range shots? Long shots. All 8 of our shots were considered long range. Where do can I see those things yet again? Da, 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 da. Lump it down. Nice. That seemed like a nice shot. Corner. 14 shots, 8 on target. Okay. Okay. They've got a corner. Over. Ten long shots. Now, is the goal that we scored considered a long shot? We've had 15 shots, 8 on target. We've only scored 1 because 10 of them have been long shots. So I'm taking that instruction off. Discourage. Even when I discourage it, they'll still shoot from long. So at least discouraging it brings the long shots down a little bit. So that's one piece of, as far as I'm concerned, that's one suggestion right there that's not really working out. I want him to work the ball into I want him to work the ball into the box. Oh, that's in possession, out of possession. No, in possession. Yeah, that's weird. Shots from distance. Wait for higher quality chance. because because our XG isn't even 1 yet. So we need to wait for higher quality chances. So I guess I would call that first goal a bit of a fluke. What a shot. What a shot. That was incredible. Oh, it did hit the woodwork. Okay. But it still went in. A little bit more to the left and it would have been straight in. See, I'd be praising right now. How do my guys look? Wow, he looks wasted. And again, natural fitness 11, stamina only 10, but still. And then what about Worthington? He's the one, stamina 13, natural fitness 15, and he is tiring. He's only 27. Was that goal kick? Okay. 20 shots, 21 shots. All right, let's look at the stats. How many long shots? 16. I told you. I think when I changed it, it was at 10. They still have taken 6 more long shots. I got to make sure that that was actually changed. Look at this 7 point. I mean, we're just like, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. You shoot it, you shoot it. Let's come on, man. We haven't had any clear-cut chances. That's what we're working. We're trying to work the ball into the box to get clear-cut chances. We haven't even had any yet. We're just winging it from, 30 yards. I'd like to see the shot map, actually. Corners, 6. We're winning headers. We've won tackles. 70% possession, distance covered. Not much more than them. Advanced stats. Our average rating is really high. That's good. I'm not unhappy about that. We did hit the woodwork. Well, that one shot, though, I think both shots went in off one of the uprights. Let's see, 297 out of 345. Final third, lots of final third passes, progressive passes. Ball share. I don't know what ball share is. Anybody know what ball share is? Out of possession defensive actions, maybe? Is that what that means? Match events, match momentum, live table, formation. Their formation's a 3, flat back 7, 3 up front. Okay, instructions. Now, see, I changed this. Come on, game. I changed it, and it was on encourage still. I don't know what was going on with that. We've had a lot of shots on target so far, so I'm happy. I'd be happy if the score was like 5-0 with after taking what 20 shots, 24 shots. Sure. Let's see. Tactics. Where do we do the tactics? Here. Appeared positively chuffed. It's interesting. The goalie's chuffed. These guys are chuffed. Extremely delighted. Chuffed. So let's see. Well, right now these guys look like they can go a bit longer. So let's see if we can get them. Let's go back to the tactics screen. Let's go to instructions. Let's go to shots from distance, discouraged. Okay. Leave it at that. So I guess the guys come in at halftime. They get a cup of tea, get maybe an energy bar or something. Man, just missed. A lot of these look like they've gone in. I don't know. Let's see. He's back, but he is getting really tired. He's going to get subbed out in about 15 minutes. Let's see where we are on long shots. Still at 16. Our instructions are still discourage shots from distance. Finally, it looks like it's taking hold. Denzel looks really tired. We finally got our XG up to almost 1. Wow. Guys are having really good games. Really good games. Woolston, not a great game. Nice cross. Oh, that's a wasteful shot. There's a long shot that's wasteful. That's what I'm trying to get away from. Okay, you're coming off. You can come on. Rose, you're complacent, huh? Dyer, oh, you guys are really getting tired. I got 5 subs. I think Worthington, he's calm. Sundyer's complacent. Why is everybody on the bench complacent? Worthington's going to be coming off. You guys are all like really tired. I remember before you'd mouse over it, it would tell you what their conditioning was. It doesn't do that anymore, I guess. Be nice if it did. Probably 1 line of code, right? 2 lines of code. Be nice if it did. I really don't want to sub off the guys that are playing well. So my front 3 are playing well, so I'm not going to sub them off. He's uninterested. Who's the lowest of these that's uninterested? That would be Folston. Okay, Folston. Well, we're going to give your spot to Carson. He's composed. So that's 2 subs. Who's next coming off? It's probably going to be Dennis. Who can come on for Dennis? Low Everton? Who would come on for Young? Low Everton. So he'd probably have to bring Morgan on. He's complacent also. Well, let's see what they can do with this. Fish is out on the wing. Dennis gets the ball, scoops it upfield. Why? Why are you just scooping it upfield? To give them another opportunity? Well, let's see how our guy's doing. So actually, Dennis actually came up, struggling to meet the pace of the match. Why wouldn't Hammond be having a good game? Because he's uninterested? Are they back there playing cards? So complacent, struggling, nervous on debut. That's understandable. Dennis. I think I'm going to take Dennis off. Put Morgan on, right? Put Morgan on, okay. And then Cook. We'll put Cook on for Young. He's got a 7.51. Been my best player. Hayfield, 7.43. Palmer. Low Everton. Let's try Low Everton. In the middle. Channel midfielder. We got one left. One sub left. Dyer and Dryer. Having good games, but they're pretty shattered. Worthington just went into it's supposed to be red. We go for Palmer. Okay. Nice cross. Back in. Maybe we'll go to balanced from positive. Oh, at the post. Oh. Rose loses the ball, lumping it down the field. 3 minutes. Looks like we won 2-0. How many shots? 30 shots. 22 long shots. I didn't check that instruction. I wonder where that instruction wound up being. I didn't check it. 22 long shots. And of those, 9 of them weren't even on target. We only had a 125 XG on 30 shots. Oh, brother. That was a good one for us. Too much long shooting. You got your team victory in a competitive fixture. Matt Worthington made his highly anticipated debut in Torquay's 2-1 Enterprise National League South victory over Enfield Town. We are in 6th place with our first win of the season. What was the final tactical setting for the team instructions on long shots? Encourage. See, is that can't be part of the gegenpress. Slow down the approach. Yeah, FM knows how much I love long shots. Yeah, that can't be like that can't be part of the gegenpress overall thing, because gegenpress is you control the ball, you work in the box and get a shot. So you're saying slow down the approach? Work ball into the box. Maybe I needed those two in combination, maybe? I like the idea of whipped crosses. Just create mayhem, you know? Let's see how long that sticks. What time is it? 45. Maybe I got time for another game. Maidstone. Somebody wants our job. Head of sports science. Yeah, you know, that's something, Full Metal. They gave me 5. My assistant gave me 5 different instructions, and I followed all of them. And I think one of them was to play a higher block. And I probably should have done a mid block. Wow. Yeah, that might be, blessed. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We disappointingly converted none of our 14 touches into goals in the opposition's penalty area. Opposition, no goals at all from 13 touches. Scored none of our 6 shots from inside the penalty area. Maybe that's why they were taking long shots. Exploit space, creating Create attacking overloads. Yeah, we've conceded none of the 5 shots attempted from inside our penalty area. We've turned 91 entries into the final third into 16 shots on goal. West Brom have accepted the loan offer from Torquay for Joe Wallace. How many goalkeepers are we going to have? 1,600. Okay. Maidstone United. Let's see. Enterprise South. Stages. Season preview. Maidstone is 50-1 odds of winning. They're projected to be in the top 10, so it won't be a easy game. And Dion Moore, we need to watch him. Okay, so let's go to tactics. Opposition instructions. Dion Moore. Okay, so I guess all right. Okay. Okay. I guess they already picked all that stuff for me. Yeah, they are playing really well this season. Unfortunately, I watch the highlights, but unfortunately, I don't have. I can't watch them on cable. Yeah, they are playing really well this year. But they'll have a streak where they don't play so well. You're one of the better teams on paper. Be brave. Get at teams. Thanks for the follow. No Scotland. No party. 26. Scotland's in the big dance. Exploit space. Create attacking overloads. All right. Let's look at tactics. Team instructions. Yeah, forget what the other things were that they I could actually probably find them in the portal. Tactics. Oh, I guess once you do it, it goes away. Once you complete it, I guess. Yeah, they are in party mode. How come it's no Scotland, no party 26? Cisse is their top assist guy. Show him onto his left foot. Trigger press on him. And tackle him. They still want me to change captains. Crazy. Harry. Harry. Do we have a scouting report on him yet? So let me ask you. So he's only potentially 3 stars. So, but let me ask you this question. It says we should only sign him as a last resort. Now, does this mean only sign him in consideration of the senior squad? Or does this mean only sign him as a last resort even for the under 18s, since he's only got 3 star potential? Yeah, the 26 World Cup. So, yeah, it's pretty obvious that we would only sign him as a last resort for the senior squad. But how about signing him for the under 18s? It just seems like the same thing, right? He could improve a lot, but he also might not improve at all. How tall is he? Doesn't say. Right. So just need to cancel this. Do we have a scouting report? No, not yet. This is the problem I get with my GM scouting, is that this is like going to be like the third time that I've delayed the transfer on this because I don't have a scouting report yet. And some of these I never get a scouting report. I'll delay it for like 3 or 4 weeks and I never get a scouting report. So get youngsters again, contribute immediately, worry about your youth teams when you are in the EFL. When you're actually in the league. Yeah, so see, I've got so that's like 2 or 3 um this is the second or third time that Seb Drummond has come up and I've delayed it because I'm waiting for a scouting report, which I've never got. And this happens like all the time. Happens all the time. Scouting update, recruitment focus update, recruitment advice. There's nothing for the scout to study. Oh, so I so when I get those offers, I'd probably want to invite him in on a trial. Yeah, good point. Even if I bring him in on a trial, sometimes I don't get like any information on him. Like, aren't you guys out there watching the player play and practice and stuff? Sure. I'll try to get through another match. Maidstone, progression, and focus on balance mid block when out of possession. So, tactics. Where do blocks show up? We're working on progression. We're working on mid block. High press. But I also need to look at this. Dean is 5'10", so we want to funnel him inside. Yeah, we want to trap inside, right? No, we want to trap him outside, right? Forza Juve. Forza Juve. Right. Yeah, I'm waiting for the window to close on September 1st so I can try to get some loans and frees. Forza Juve. So if they're tall, you trap them inside. If they're short, you trap them outside. Okay. I think that's it. Offer made for Bashua. Keep an eye on in the future. Let's get him on a trial. So if he's out there making offers, can you invite them in on a trial? See, as I get these all the time, I don't know what to do with them. Decent turnout expected. Selection advice. Sure, we'll take your advice. Under 18's clash. Here's my fixture schedule for the under 18s. We only have 2 players on the under 18s. I guess the rest are yeah, the reason they're suggesting 15 and 16-year-olds is because I only have 2 players right now on the under 18s. And the rest, I guess, are new gens that get generated for the games. And so I told my GM that he could try to assemble find players for the under 18s. But I guess that's maybe a waste of time. So maybe I should just tell him to chill on that. Initiate player sales under 18s. I'll take control of that. So I don't mind him initiating player signings, going out trying to find players, but I don't want him signing stuff because he'll just sign the worst players. So I do all this stuff. He can go out and try to sell players, but then I have to finalize it. I do the loans, find and sign young players for the future. I guess I'll take control of that so I don't keep getting his messages. Yeah, we'll just do that. Right. Right. Yep. I really have finite money. I'm just gonna cancel this because I actually did get a scouting report. Be a good signing for the future. Probably be a good signing for the present also. He's wanted by Maidenhead also. Well, let's head him to the short list, and then maybe we can get him on a free. Can I delay it one more time? What? Yeah, delay the transfer for a week. Okay, got it. Featherstone close to signing for Torquay. Okay. Featherstone completes Torquay move, hangs up his boots. Yeah. Let's try to get one more in. 18-year-old goalkeeper. I don't need all these goalkeepers. He's also 2.5 stars. He's 18. We have minimal knowledge. Let's add him to the short list too, and then see about maybe getting him in. Here's the tactical advice. Mentality. They probably want to go balanced, cautious. Opposition won't play direct. They are a crossing threat. Concede most chances down the right side. Strong in the flanks. Aim to frustrate. Not go chasing after it on the counter press. Well, I'm going to accept this advice. I don't want to go cautious though. Let's accept all these. And then except for the wow, got a lot of good guys are training really well. That's nice to see. Sunny fish. I think you've done real well, Jay. I think you should be praised for that. Hayfield. I think these guys down at the bottom are kind of, they're not as liable. I've done a little to warrant that sort of praise. I'm glad you agree. Thanks. These guys are like, I've been working really hard, but I don't want anybody to notice. You're very keen to praise me for doing well in training. So I'm not going to praise Ed. I'm not going to praise Ed. Okay, let's go to tactics. Let's see team shape. Everybody's in good shape pretty much. How's Jay doing? He is still out for 12 days to 3 weeks. Rose is in the side. Dennis Fulston, Dolan. Yeah, I think we're going to bring Palmer in for Dolan. We also had Carson. Oh, Fulston can play for, yeah, okay. Scout. We're getting a scout. Second game of the regular season, we're getting a scout. Maidstone, fitness tests. He can play. So he is playing, right? He is in the team. He is, okay. Review team selection. We got Hammond in goal. Cisse, this will be his debut for us. Dreyer, Dyer, Denzel, Sundyer, Worthington, Morgan, Hayfield, and Young. So Morgan. Morgan, what's your how about if we start you on the bench? You are no, we'll keep you there. That's fine. All right, let's go to the match. Yeah, they're lacking in sharpness. That's okay. Assign them a shirt, please, with a number on it. Address the team. You can carry less performance in this match. We'll do well. Although we'll have to wait and see as far as the let's see what the instructions look like. Shots from distance discouraged. Work the ball into the box. Play for set pieces. What are the things that we right, so opposition won't play direct. Don't go chasing after the ball. Strong on the flanks. Let's see at halftime where we're at with all this. Two shots, three shots, two on target. One long shot. No, two long shots. Gosh, man, it's bugging me. Discourage long shots. Work the ball into the box. Five shots. But he put some pressure on him. I thought we were playing pressing. Gegenpress. Gegenpress. Hence the word press. We play it out of the back a little bit and then we lump it. Okay. Let's try to play it up the field. Let's try to play it out of the back. Somebody get open. They can pass to you. There's the pass right there. The guy's wide open. And a long shot. And there won't be a highlight. Is there a highlight? Will there actually be a header? Can we shoot from somewhere inside the box? Header, in, yes. Sundyer, yes. Nice shot. Nice shot. The far post outswinger. And we'll take it. Can't praise him, though. Can't praise him. Well, let's see. We are on positive. So far, our positive mentality has been working. Hammond comes out and takes it. Like, that's mine. You cannot play with my ball. Hey everybody, I'm back. Thanks for the break. Get this going again. Another long shot. It's really frustrating. Now that one right there. I mean, that one right there. So that one right there, it doesn't look like he was under pressure. He just took a long shot. We do kind of close the ball down a little bit. Nice play by Hayfield. Getting a lot of players behind the ball. Like all of them. They are. Like they're playing a low block out of possession. Guys are all doing pretty well as far as their conditioning goes. Where it is early. Daniel Hayfield scores off of a deflection, again off the goalkeeper. So Denzel takes the shot, takes it to the byline, takes the shot, goes off the goalkeeper, and then Hayfield is right there to put it in. A well-worked goal. So let's see, they've got 2 shots, none on target. We've got 10, 6 on target. How many of them have been long shots? 5. Half of our shots have been long shots. I'm still doing the tactic that says, in possession, discourage shots from distance, and patient. Those are I think these could actually become like shouts, right? These could be like shouts. If you've set this to shots from distance, to discourage shots from distance, and they are taking half of the shots that the team has taken are from distance, then that can become a shout. You go into your shouts, you could set a limit. If you've set shots from distance to discourage and they're taking more than 40% of the shots from distance, then that gets into your shouts list and you can shout that out. Work the ball in the box. Patience, don't take long shots. Something like that. So that would actually become a dynamic shout that would allow you to emphasize with them, stop this. You know what I'm saying? Just something along those lines where that actually becomes a shout. You have dynamic shouts, not just, yeah, come on, guys, let's go. No, a dynamic shout. We're actually addressing a tactic in the game that you want to emphasize from the sideline. And sorry for the clapping. That was kind of loud, probably. Apologize for that. But yeah, something along those lines, Hey, Veggie, what's going on, man? Nice to see you in the stream. Yeah, but something along those lines. I mean, we are getting in, even with a flat back 7, we are getting in. I think both of our goals have been scored from inside the box. So one might have been on a corner. Guys are starting to tire a little bit. 11 shots, 6 on target, 6 long shots. So again, more than half of our shots are coming from long distance, which I have discouraged. Why did Morgan shift? Why did Morgan shift there? Because I have Morgan's playing a winger up here, and then Cisse's playing a wing back. But Cisse ran up past Morgan to cover, and then Morgan had to track back and follow somebody, one of their players that was on overlap or something. I wonder why they switched like that. Go get him the ball. Get him the ball. Take it out. Take it up. Take it up. Halftime. 14 shots, 8 on target. Average rating's almost a 7. Shots blocked, passes completed, a lot. Final third pass is pretty even. Progressive passes, ball share, crosses. Out of possession defensive actions. No clear-cut chances. Just like in the last game. Almost the same amount of distance covered. Where are my instructions still? Discourage shots from distance, patience. I think I'm going to look at a couple other things over here. Their center back is 6'3". 6 foot, 6'1". Positively chuffed. Everybody's happy. A lot of them are having a good game. Went right around him. Wow. Coming inside. Hayfield gets it. Didn't they say that the right side of the pitch is where we were stronger? Strong on the flanks. See, there's stuff here you can do too. I guess this is just goes with the gegenpress. Attacking transition, counterattack. I think what they're saying, change it to that's they aim to frustrate. So don't go right to attacking transition. This is overview. This is, I guess, overall. Okay. Shots. 7 long shots. Half of them. Again, half of them. Nobody's really having a good game for him. I might have to make some substitutions. Cisse? Folston, you're composed? Come on. Morgan is a 609. He's composed. But let's get Dennis is center. Hayfield, can you play centrally or on the left? No. Low Everton. You are inside forward. Dennis, you are winger. Who would come on for you? Dennis. Who would come on for Hayfield? One of you guys. Let's put Low Everton on. Right? He can play inside forward. Dennis would play winger. But Dennis is more versatile, right? So he can actually play striker too if we need to play striker. So let's put more Everton on. We'll play you as an inside forward. That's your best position. Got a lot of complacent guys on the bench. It's not ideal. Can Cook get into the game? He's composed. Fish is complacent, so let's get Cook on. Also. Okay, changes have been made. Anything else? I think immediately these guys made a bigger impact. Seemed calm, good. So the guys that I could put on are complacent. I'm gonna bring Rose on for Denzel, and then Worthington. Bring Palmer on for Worthington. Those will be the last two changes. Nice Cook. Was that a penalty, ref? You got tripped in the box. Come on. You got tripped in the box. Nice. Let's go to defensive. Let's try to get this win. $17 shots, of which 8 are long shots. Again, 50%. What do we want to do on instructions? Can we go back here? Cancel. Let's go. Go to a mid block. Hold shape. I'm going to waste some time. Tempo much lower. Attacking width narrower. Hold shape balance more often. Where was it where I could play a mid block? How would just do this? Looks like Cook was over there ready to take a pass. Nice play, Palmer. Clock's winding down. Giving him a corner. Nothing came of the corner. Game over. 2-0 victory. Okay, we'll take it. Bramble? Was that a send off or that was just no? He's a negative. He's red because he's below a 6, I guess, huh? 8 long shots. Half of our shots are long shots, even though I've told them I'm discouraging long shots. Yeah, thanks, Blessed. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let's just go to my guys here, address the team. That was a good win. Everybody's chuffed. Morale's going up. We turned dominance into victory. We are in second place, just behind Bath City. What is the goal differential? 4. We're tied on goal differential. Okay. Torquay under 18 suffer heavy defeat against Chippenham. Look at all of our players. All of our players are they're new gens. Cisse makes his debut. Okay, so we're gonna save here. And then we're gonna go to another save, because that's how I do it. And we're gonna quit the game and exit. And we do want to get in a few minutes of this game. City Tales. So we're gonna play this. Please choose your quality settings. You can change this. We'll go high. New game. Thank you for playing City Tales demo. Discover deeper economy, hamlets, masterworks, and breathtaking wonders in the full game. Your city building journey is only just beginning. Oh, I've got to change this over here. I've got to do it down here. First thing I got to do is turn off the music, right? Audio. Because we don't know if that music is copyrighted. I'm not getting any audio coming through. There it is. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. Let's try a new game. This is the demo. I'm proud to see how much you've grown. It's great joy I appoint you as I once did your brother and sister before you to rule over a modest domain in the western part of our duchy. Though it pains me to see you go, I believe you will rise to the challenge and seize this opportunity to blossom. The land may be a little barren, but fear not. Sir Basil of Baskerose shall accompany you as your trusted advisor. Some royal companions have volunteered to follow and serve you. Together, you will transform this domain into a flourishing estate. Please, dear child, make your family proud. Show yourself worthy of the crown. I have great faith in your future. I shall watch your progress with pride as you continue to learn and grow. Key. By this deed, I dispose lands to Biff. You shall be known as Liege of Liege. Okay, your faithful companions, your Baron's son, your childhood friend, Alberic Isobel. Peculiar lady head in the clouds. Alva says you work care and diligence. Well, she works with care and diligence. Her loyal shepherd dog, Siegel, is always around. Ike Rowena. Poor young country girl and raised amid green fields and mooing cattle. I think maybe Judith? Maybe this is like somebody who, oh, they all follow me. Okay, I thought you had to pick one. I was thinking, well, do I pick a woman because I might want a wife in the future and she would be my wife? I don't know. Game mode settler. I guess that's the option that I have. Do I ever get to play the game? Wide greens. What's this? Oh, this is where I start. Okay. Accompanied by K. Let's see what happens. Hold to skip. Okay. Hope to meet your village hall preparations. People of Firewire together and join a growing settlement, necessity for some proper housing. Build a woodcutter's cabin and begin gathering wood. Build your first shelter. But I got to build a woodcutter's cabin, right? Oh boy. Oh my. Probably something close to town, right? Can't build it there. So maybe like right here, there seems to be a lot of wood around here. Closer to town. Along the road here. Sure, why not? Look, I already got wood. Build a shelter. Woodcutter's cabin built. Woodcutter, perfect. Not many leaves. Those trees won't fell themselves. I'm sure some of your companions will rise to the challenge. Any one of them could be up to the task, but decision rests with you, my liege. Okay, build a shelter. Build the first shelter. Who are we going to put in here? Does it say who? I guess. Advisor, Alberti, please, you're in the presence of our liege. Show some respect. All right, fine. Thank you for trusting me, my liege. Okay. So now I got to build a shelter. I already built the woodcutter's cabin. Now we can build these houses. A district of 4 or 5 would be enough for starters. Okay. Okay. All right. So it looks like you want to build them near the road, right? Oh. Now who's my builders going to be, right? Do I have to select my builders? Hmm. That went up quick. Build a shelter. Build the first shelter. Okay. Well done, my liege. More settlers have arrived. A monumental step forward. There will be many more. More settlers. See, they've offered us coins for the land. Let's remain humble and use our contributions wisely to strengthen our economy. Okay. Quest completed. Lumber mill. Got it. Production. Okay. Produce some planks and foliage ropes. Oh, lumber mill. Okay. This lumber mill is the first step towards the city of your dreams. It allows us to produce sturdy planks from the wood our woodcutters gather. We need wood, foliage, and money for the construction. Right now, we have just about enough resources and coins to proceed. Lumber mill doesn't rely on nearby villages or natural resources. You may place it in any district of your choosing. Well, wouldn't you want to place it like right next to can I create a new district? Hmm. You can't place them like right next to each other. It's too small. Too small. Too small. Too small. This doesn't seem like it's going to be a lot of fun just trying to figure out where to put districts. How about, how do I rotate? Okay. Let's build a new district for the lumber mill. Okay. And then we're going to build a lumber mill over here. There. beautiful work, my liege. You've given the order to build a lumber mills district, and the villagers shall decide its exact placement within it. All right, now our builders will see that the vacant plots are filled with houses. This should help draw more settlers. You've taken care of the basics. Now I shall set up my office in the village hall and start working on finding new ways to assist you. Should you need anything, you'll find me there. Weaving workshop, gatherer's cabin, hunter's cabin, fisher's cabin. So what is this here? The shelter. They're building more houses, looks like. This is what? A shelter. Oh, they're building more houses. Okay. This is the lumber mill. This is what? Shelter. Shelter. Maybe I could have put this down over here, the lumber mill. I don't know. But it looks like if you don't decide what's going to go in there ahead of time, they're going to fill it up with housing or shelter. So what's the quest log look like? Quest log looks like this. Quest to unlock. What was the thing he was saying I had to do? Tree stump, wildflowers, clothesline. I have to build a weaving workshop. I already got the woodcutter's cavern. Gatherer's cabin. Oh yeah, it's right over here, right? It was over here where the yeah, so we got to do a gatherer's cabin over here. Oh, it kind of shows you, right? It's just showing you the district? Or can you just build? Can you just create a district like right here? Okay, let's see. Can I put a thing over here? No, I need to do this over here. Gatherer's cabin right here. Oh, I can't do that now. Because now it wants to build shelters. Right? Oh, see, now can I destroy this? Can I redo this? How do I take down a, how do I remove? How do I remove a, sure. Off to work. Well, that's a little bit of the game. I've got to go pick up my daughter after school. So, let's see. We're gonna quit to the desktop. Nope. Quit. Quit. Yeah, a little bit. I do have Farthest Frontier that I do want to play also. So maybe I'll play a little bit of that tomorrow. That's going to do it for me for today, though. Got to get going to pick up my daughter after school. So thanks for watching. A bunch of people came into the stream today. I appreciate it. Blessed, you, of course. Full Metal came in. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. Full Metal was in here. Stegosaurus Vigo was in here. Forza Juve stopped in for a minute to say hi. I know there was a couple other ones also that came in. Maddie the Hammer was here. Blessed You came in. Then Full Metal came in. Stegosaurus Vigo came in. The guy from Scotland. No Scotland, no party 26. And then who else was in here? Forza Juve. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in to the stream. As always, Blessed. Yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day also. And we'll see you guys next time. Wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And we'll see you next time. And also thank you to all my VOD watchers who watch around the clock at some point during the day or whatever the case may be. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time. That'd be tomorrow at about 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time till about 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time here in the U.S. So thanks for watching. See you next time.